Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished a little tour around the world, places I'd left behind, and landed here where my footprint icon is. I was wondering if anything special would happen to the monster after resuming, since I stopped on a stump. He just did not take a nap. Stump's not comfortable enough to lie down and have a sleep. So I see that I can go that way. I see that there's also this that I hadn't even stepped into. Those are... I think those are coded to behave like flowers. They're wait, are those flowers? Are there flowers that grow in the sand and look sandy? Well, maybe on this planet. What planet are we on? I mean, same... This is Earth, right? All this stuff about humans and stuff. I mean, those are flowers. Yeah, okay, no, I see them now. Alright, they looked weird to my eyes for a moment, but now they make sense. Where am I going? There's a few possibilities. That's not what I want, but it will get me to one island. So you know what? I'll get to that island and worry about the rest later. Oh, look at you. I see you there. Yeah, I could get to you if I chopped that tree from the north. Okay, so that's a thing that I want to accomplish someday. I almost wish I could, like, open up a little notepad, just, like, scroll the message on the sand here. Come back here from the north, just in case I forget. Okay, so here I just want to go that way. I get 3 trees to do it, though, which seems like a lot. I'm sure there's a reason I get 3. So initial inclination is that I might want to do this in order to have this in a place like, well, okay, I'm sacrificing like a lot of stuff just to get this, but it might end up being worth it. It did. Okay. My intuition paid off. There may have been other things I could accomplish if I had done it differently. It's an extra tall laundry rack, I think. Okay, so obvious problem with that. I see it immediately, but this is fixed that way. Okay, now you can just... Yeah, just set back up. I do this. Oh, right. No, never mind. Gonna have to sacrifice you. Alright, so we're still in a world of sacrifice. Somehow I expected to end up bridging over there, but this works just fine. That sacrifice wasn't a sacrifice. Human bicycle. Oh. An interesting evolution of the human mobile laundry rack saw the device become a mode of transportation in its own right. Without layers of wet clothing flapping in the generated breeze, humans found they could zoom hither and yon with ease. Well, okay, so there's an island there. I wonder what chopping that from the east would do if I could do it. Stick a tree on top of a post box. I probably can't do it. But I do wonder. I did find out that I could interact with the post box, and if there's a log there, I would land on it when I come out. Okay, raft spot. Sure. You can't go much of anywhere unless I give you assistance. And even then, I think you still cannot. Unless I could, like, bop you against something here, but there's no way anything will ever be there. So I think you're gonna be sacrificed to save... Or maybe just used as a stop for this. And you can do it for the other one, too. Oops, wait. Something's wrong. That is insufficient. Why, yes it is. Well, but why wouldn't I just do this then? I mean, that's fine. Okay, so that's for something else. Maybe here it'll be more helpful? Sure. Yeah? Yeah, because this is water. On the other side, the equivalent of that is land. Okay? I rafted away without thinking very hard about it. I'm gonna go back, actually. There are more places I could walk here. Whoops! Okay, well, sure. Monster post. You know what? Sure, I'll take the shortcut. Right, the first place I stepped into today. Both of these lose me the tree immediately. Okay, that one's just gonna be lost. Going here doesn't help. No, it's not. I can push it this way. Sure, this gets me there. And that gets me to the other place. Cool. Alright, so there's this and this. Bath in a can! True baths were warm puddles in which humans marinated, simmering gently for up to an hour or until they smelt fresh. Bath in a can offered a shortcut whereby the humans spritzed themselves liberally with perfume, using the faux fresh smell to conceal older ones. Ew. Alright, so here's how I access this from this side. Is this the one I wanted to access from that side? It is not. However, I see potential rafting here. I think that's worth investigating after I interact with this. So that's a whole new island. Okay, I think I see what I want. I don't see how to get it, though. So I do see that I can do this. Little log does roll big log. That's not sufficient for anything, though. It feels more like I would probably want to do this, and then add another log there to raftify that. But also, it kind of looks like that won't be happening if I do that. Okay. I don't see a lot of alternatives. There must be some somewhere, but that goes sploosh. That's irrecoverable. I can't even get to the bottom to chop it that way, so this is the only way this chops. And the only place that goes if it chops that way is either here, which is nowhere, or here, which is almost somewhere, or... Well, now, hold on. Does this do something? No? Still no. Still no. That's unpushable. So I'm trying to go here, presumably. Presumably. I don't see making a raft in that spot ever happening. Let's leave this one for a moment. Would this be useful? Doesn't look like it to me. But if I could somehow have a vertical one there, then I could do this, and that would end up with a bridge here. But I don't see that first part happening. There's one possible way. Oh, it's actually not that hard to do. Kinda. Well, Kinda. We can put that all the way there, but nothing good comes of it. See, okay, so let's say this wasn't here. I could do this, and that's in the correct orientation to get there like that. Problem is that would have to go across this stump, and there's a log in the way during that process. Like, I can put them there in the other order. I can make a raft there. I think that's not hard to do. But it's not useful. So to get you out of the way temporarily... Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Kind of feels a lot like I'm not. Like, I can do this kind of thing all day, but, well, actually, all I need is this. It's much simpler than what I was trying to do. Okay, once again, if it seems hard, you're doing the wrong thing. Probably. There are a lot of islands here. Okay, so there's something. I have a strong suspicion that what this is going to end up looking like is this, but with that there. You seem like you have a problem. And that there's nowhere you can go. This doesn't change that. What? What are you for, tree? Alright, so pound sign. Can't move. Can't access to move. Can't access to move. Can sploosh in the water. Can put it back. Well, that's not great then. Okay, so I'm probably trying to do the wrong thing. Well, now here's a way that can interact with other things. There we go, there we go, that's good enough. Okay, I was trying to do the wrong thing. So this is for going up to the giant sharkfish thing. Alright, so I have a suspicion you're going to want this. Does that look anything like something good? Not yet. Alright, what about kind of like that but rotated? Still not quite. Oh, but it is not. But it is. No. I can, that works. Okay. Wait a second. What are those purple particles? Have those been happening the entire time whenever I... Maybe the color is like... Is there different color grading here or something? Like, that's the first time I noticed them and they kind of stood out to me. But maybe they've been happening this entire time I've been playing and that's the first time I've noticed. Just like poofs of smoke when I roll the log. Alright, well now I'll be watching. Message in a bottle in a shark. This shark contains a clear bottle, which in turn contains a rolled up sheet of paper. Scanning the document with in-shark photography reveals the message. Anthony, I bet you £1 billion that no shark will ever eat this. Congratulations, Anthony. Alright, cool. That closes this loop. Providing interesting access. Okay, so right, here are 2 islands I have not accessed. Somewhere there was an island I really wanted to get at from the wrong side. Not here. Not here. It was here. No. Where is this? Oh, that's how I entered this place. Okay. Well, it was none of those, I think. So now I'm not sure. Never mind. Alright, so then... right, I have that raft to leave this group of islands when I'm ready. I'm not. Because there's this. Alright, so this allows me to jump up and push that way if I want. This allows me to create a backstop for that. Okay, I feel like I'm doing possibly useful operations. Yeah, looks like it to me. Sure. And I still have a loose log there, which is interesting. Business snorkel. Human transit during pre-work and post-work periods sometimes got so crowded that smaller business folk struggled for oxygen amidst ties and armpits. A business snorkel allowed users to suck in air from above the crowd and thus survive the commute. I mean, it's kind of legitimate, sort of. Okay, another way to bridge over here. That's a lot of ways to bridge over here. How do I suppose that's accessed? Well, probably from the island where there are trees that haven't chopped yet. Okay, right, and it's this place again, where I wasn't sure what to do. Alright, it's very easy to do this. And what I want to do is add another log there, so that becomes a raft. But no matter how much I want to do that, just wanting it doesn't make it possible. Now, what about... slightly different implementation of that idea? No, nothing good's happening here. So right, possibilities for that. Raft here, log to the north. Raft here, log to the east. All that's on that island is just the one tree. Where would I even be going with it? This feels like it's part of a big meta puzzle. Okay, so here, over there is stuff I'd like to learn about. It's just really hard for these trees to interact. There is a spot where a one-wide bridge is enough, actually, now that I look at it. But I won't be able to push north from here. Feels like that rock's purpose is to prevent this from being useful. I can't kick a rock from a log. Okay, now I see another formation. So another possible formation is horizontal log here, raft there. Which can't really happen, can it? I don't think so. So that goes nowhere. That seems to me like it goes nowhere. Yeah, I'd say so. So it's either this or this. Unless I want to go there, which is not impossible. But unless I want to do that, that seems not useful. Well... no. No, that seems not useful. So that seems clearly like the worst of the two choices. I can do this without going straight in the water, but then nothing else can really be accomplished. That's going nowhere good. I mean, your only purpose there would look to be just being able to manipulate that. Oh, I see what I'm missing. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, and you just do this. Sure. Okay. I've finished out this group as much as I feel is reasonable. Let me at least look at this spot over here and see... Whoops. I like that you're still there. I feel like I might be able to do something with you someday. What do I think it might take to get here? I could not do it by entering from the north. Supposing I could enter from the north, pushing this down there would just put it there and be unable to push anywhere. Like, yeah, there's nothing interesting about resetting this island. No, there's nothing interesting about resetting this island. Okay, so it seems a little more likely that maybe I could bridge to the north from here. I can undo resets, so I can use a reset to see what the initial state of a puzzle looked like. So I can almost just do it oh. Well, I would say that, but then I can't get south to push it back north, and I don't think there's land 2 tiles north of me here. I think it's just here and here. So this tree is here and never really served that much of a purpose. Hey, here's a chance to see what stuff like this does. Nothing all that illuminating. Okay, purple particles, sure. Little tree does make them. I guess they've been there the whole time, and I chose today to notice them. I didn't choose it chose me. Idea. Oops, no. So that at least does let me do what I wanted to do here. And see that it is indeed insufficient, as I suspected. But okay, let's have more ideas like that. Another idea, raft here. How possible is that? Extremely. In fact, I basically had done it. Oh. Okay, maybe not as easy as I thought. What about if that results in the same thing? Carefully constructed, so I can't roll that up there. That makes it continue. So, for a moment I did get to see there was land just like to my northwest. There was another protrusion. The reason I was able to push it that way and not the other way was because of this rock. Okay, so how about this then? That works. That works. That works. Okay, so right idea, just flip horizontally. There we go. Neat. 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 Hey, I found a friend! Alright, second one ever. And he's all happy. Yeah, he wasn't as smiley before I hugged him. I made a friend! Yay! Ha! Well, that made it all worth it. It was worth it for its own sake, too. Where was that spot where I really, really wanted to enter an island from the east? It looks like I've explored everything, so that seems no longer necessary. Hey, I'm right next to the cool bird. Yeah, there's a cool bird right there. So that's the start of the game, pretty much. Doesn't look a whole lot like I have the resources to bridge between the two of those. I do note that conspicuously there are a lot of trees there that remain unchopped, and an island that I can maybe get to, and that's real close to that snowman. Now, what is going on here? So I just didn't think of doing these sorts of things because I had just started playing the game. Yeah, okay, I see how that'll become sufficient. Okay. Well, I see most of it, I don't see 100% of it. The very last step of raftifying that is trivial. Sure. There we go, okay. Well, hey, look what I found. Does this connect to that snowman up there? Maybe. I at least get an exhibit. This clearly goes here. Providing nothing really specific. Well, that didn't seem too useful. Ah! No. No. In that case, I guess I'll do this. Sure. Emergency cheese sandwich. Inscription reads, in case of emergency, please break glass to release cheese sandwich. Breaking glass will activate sandwich alarm. Penalty for misuse of emergency cheese sandwich. £3.50. All right then. If it's a good enough sandwich, that's not a terrible price for it. Okay, so like I can see the hints of what is up with all these. Accessing this from the south is, 1, impossible, 2, would not get me a useful resource. It would just be stuck there, and I couldn't roll it up here to go there to go there. Alright, so yeah, that snowman shows himself to me, but getting to him is not so easy. I'm still not sure, like, which string to pull at to try to untangle that knot. At least I know I'm not rafting from the east now. And it feels like I know I'm not rafting from the south. Although I do note that if I were to do this, I could make a raft right there. And if this tree were still intact, I would raft farther north and not do at all what I wanted. That sentence changed halfway through when I realized things. So it's entirely possible that this island to my north is accessed by rafting east from that island to my west. But how is that island to my west accessed? Not from a raft to my south. There are no push-off points there. Unless I could, like, make an artificial one, like the way I left this group of islands in the first place. Alright, well, I'm satisfied with what I did today. So continuation is right there, where those footprints are on this raft. I'm gonna take a oh, hi. You're still there. There, I fixed the tree. Tree is fine. Alright, I'll take a nap here and raft down this river next time, and I'll see you then.